Welcome to the DWP orientation. Please make sure to have a pen and paper available during this PowerPoint, as there will be resources and websites to write down for future use.
Once you go through this presentation, you will be having a meeting with your employment specialist to get enrolled and develop your employment plan. The goal of the Diversionary Work Program, also known as DWP, is to secure full-time employment during the 4 months of the program to avoid long-term cash assistance. What is DWP? DWP is a 4-month program with the goal of full-time employment. DWP expects full-time work or job search activity. We know it costs money to find and maintain a job. DWP has funds called support services. These are limited funds. Some examples are gas cards or fuel vouchers, car repairs, assistance with car insurance, interview clothes. Please ask your employment specialist if you need help in these areas. You will have your own individualized employment plan. All employment plans are written differently. For example, if you are working part-time 20 hours per week, you will include those hours in your employment plan, and the remaining 15 hours would be job search. When you obtain full-time employment, your plan will be updated to reflect those hours. The goal of DWP is to find full-time employment as soon as possible. Once you obtain employment, you will submit copies of your pay stubs to your employment specialist. Your DWP grant will remain the same for the 4 months of the DWP program if you remain in compliance with your employment plan. Education and training may be added into your employment plan if it is working towards your high school diploma or GED, or if you are in an improved post-secondary training that will be completed within the 4-month time frame. If you are not following your employment plan, you will be disqualified from the DWP program. If you are disqualified, you can come back into compliance by following your employment plan and communicating with your employment specialist. Please register for minnesotaworks.net. Activity logs are due every week on Mondays by 4:30 p.m. Please provide one verification weekly with your activity log. We typically ask that you do job search or complete approved activities at least 35 hours a week. Many people have asked how to do this. The following slides will go over how you can get 35 hours done in a week and how to fill out the activity logs. Please make sure if you have any questions on how to fill out the logs, you ask your employment specialist right away. This is an activity log. Print your name, your employment specialist's name, the dates for the week you are recording activities, and the total number of hours that are needed in your activity log. Record the date of your job search and job contacts. Record the amount of time you spent on job search and job contacts. Time spent is recorded in the actual time spent on your activity. Record your job search and position of interest activities. Record contact information for the employer that you contacted. Be as detailed as you can. On the back of the activity log, where it says on-site activity, is where you record the date of the job club, job search, or other activities. Record the amount of time spent in job club, on-site activities you have attended, or any other on-site activity. Check the correct box for which on-site activity you attended. If you check the Other box, please write down that activity. Please remember to sign and date the back of your activity log. Activity logs are due every week on Mondays by 4:30 p.m. And please remember to provide one verification weekly with your activity log. There are numerous ways that you can reach 35 hours per week for your job activity logs. It could be from the hours you are working if you are already employed. If you are looking for job leads, track the amount of time spent and make sure to list the results of your efforts. You can count the actual time for filling out applications. If you have an interview, track that amount of time. Any follow-up calls or time spent sending thank you letters. If you update or create a resume, make sure to track the amount of time spent on those activities. You can attend job clubs and document 2 hours per club per week. If you feel any time that you are having trouble meeting the 35-hour requirement, please contact your employment specialist to discuss the situation. If there is any type of family violence in the home, or you have any type of concerns, it is important that you communicate this with your employment specialist. Waivers are available to help participants who are unable to complete required job search activities due to safety concerns. Your safety and security is very important to us. Please ask your employment specialist for information on where the community shelters are and if there are any other services or resources available to help with family violence and your safety. You can apply for county resources at the Apply MN link. You can apply for SNAP, cash assistance, childcare assistance, or emergency help. A benefit of working with your employment specialist is the access to affordable childcare. Childcare assistance is available to help you complete the activities that are included in your employment plan. Apply right away if this is something that you might need. Processing time can go slow and may require more documentation, in addition to what you have already turned into your MFIP application. There is a possible copay for families who work or participate in other activities in their employment plan. Contact the county that you reside in for a child care assistance application and a provider list for your area. You may also apply for child care assistance online through Apply MN. Parent Aware is a recognized website that provides caregivers the tools needed to find qualified providers. You will need to schedule a time with your employment specialist, create an employment plan, and at this time you will sign all necessary forms and get hard copies of any forms. You will receive a copy of the Notice of Privacy Practices. This explains your rights regarding private information, as well as when and whom we may share this information with. It also provides contact information if you believe your rights have been violated. You will also receive a copy of the Employment Services Responsibilities, Rights, and Consent form. This gives a summary of job seekers' rights, obligations, data privacy information, and how to file a complaint. There will be forms that will need a signature and date. The application assessment, employability assessment, rights and responsibilities, overview agenda sign-off, the employment information release form, and your employment plan. We are excited to help you reach your job search and career goals. Thank you.